I'm nervous, like I don't know what to expect, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to get on a roller coaster and I haven't been on one before, you know what I'm saying? So my heart was low-key just, it was going fast, doing twists and turns and stuff. So I'm just in there like,
and it ain't nothing new. On the graph of the loop, and I hang with the mob. You criminal smooth. I gave you my heart, and you tell me the truth. But you better think smart, cause you know what we do. Yeah, they know how we move, right? Yeah, they stick better move, right? We still back in them tools, right? Niggas be what's in the mood.
what's happening, OAA squad? It's your boy always strong back here with another one. You know what I'm saying? What's happening with y'all? You know what I'm saying? What's happening to the OAA squad? You know what I'm saying? But today, you know what I'm saying? We got a story time today, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Y'all love my story time. The time I approach my crush, y'all was loving them story times, you feel me? So I'm bringing y'all another banger story time, you feel me? This is gonna be the time that I passed out, like I real life passed out and almost fell off the roller coaster, you feel me? It's about to get juicy, you know what I'm saying? But before I start, I'm not gonna hold y'all up too long, you feel me? I really appreciate the love y'all been giving me on my last monkey video. That video literally got 37 likes in just 2 days. Now for some of y'all probably like, bruh, that's not a lot, you know what I'm saying? But for my subscriber count and like where I'm at right now, that is good, bro. That's the first time that ever happened ever to me, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna give us a applause for that, you know what I'm saying? I really appreciate all the support y'all gave me for that. I really do, you know what I'm saying? And we on our grind, you know what I'm saying? We on the road to 500, you feel me? We on the road to 500, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all follow me on the gram somewhere. My Instagram is gonna be somewhere at the bottom of the screen, you feel me? Y'all know you see it down there. Make sure you go follow me if you're not, you know what I'm saying? It's important because that's where I do my polls and ask what do y'all want to see next, you know what I'm saying? I do a poll and I ask, do you want to see this video or this video, you know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all go follow me if you're not, you know what I'm saying? That's it, you know what I'm saying? We about to get into this banger, you feel me? We about to get into the time I passed out and almost fell off the roller coaster ride. Ooh, that was cringy. But we about to get straight to it, you know what I'm saying? So let's get to it. Alright, y'all, so let's you know what I'm saying, let's get this story time popping, you know what I'm saying? So this story was about like maybe like I was like in 7th grade going to the 8th grade, you know what I'm saying? It was summertime and you know what I'm saying? I was on break, you feel me? We was on summer break. I was having a good summer break too, you know what I'm saying? I was chilling, you know what I'm saying? So it was like maybe June. I think it was June, you know what I'm saying? So it was early, bro. It was literally like 9 or 10 o'clock. I was tired, you feel me? I was tired. I just woke up. I couldn't, you know what I'm saying? It was hot too. You know how in the summertime it be hot. I couldn't go back to sleep. Y'all know how when it's like sweaty, hot, and you just can't go back to sleep. It was one of those days, you feel me? So I was hot, you know what I'm saying? So I couldn't go back to sleep. So I was like, alright, I'm about to get up. So I got up, went to the bathroom, showered, brushed my teeth, everything, you know what I'm saying? I got out, changed my clothes, you know what I'm saying? Now, mind y'all, I did not know I was gonna be going to Cedar Point this day, you feel me? I did not know I was gonna be going to Cedar Point. Then that's when my brother had came over. It was my brother, my uncle, and my cousin. They came knocking on the door, and I didn't know it was them, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I didn't know I was going to be going to Cedar Point. So I didn't know it was them, so they came knocking at the door. They came in. At the time, I was upstairs, but it was my brother downstairs. My other brother answered the door. He answered the door, and like they was down there talking for a little bit. I'm upstairs, you know what I'm saying? Putting on my socks, putting on my shoes. I had these dusty old red and white Jordans. They was nasty, you know what I'm saying? I was fixing my hair in the mirror. I was trying to look good because I haven't seen him in a while. After a few minutes, my brother, I'm gonna call him brother number 1. So after a few minutes, brother number 1 called me downstairs. Right. So I'm taking my time, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just like,
here I come.
I'm over here just like slowly looking around. Finally go downstairs and I go and they all in the dining room, you know what I'm saying? It's my brother number 1, brother number 2, and then it's my cousin, you feel me? So we all in the dining room. I'm like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen them all. We dapping them up, we talking, you know what I'm saying? We catching up with each other for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And that's when they tell us, like, hey, y'all trying to go to Cedar Point with us? You know what I'm saying? I was like, Cedar Point? That sound fun, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, that sound fun. Now, at this moment, I had this little headache in my head, you know what I'm saying? It started off small, but, you know what I'm saying? I was like, maybe it's not gonna get worse. I actually want to go to Cedar Point, you feel me? Like, this would be my second time going, you know what I'm saying? So I just got this little headache. It's probably not gonna get worse. So my big brother number 1, he like,
yeah, we trying to go, you know what I'm saying? Uncle was like,
then he asked me. I was like, I stopped for a little bit. I was like, do I want to go? And then I was like,
yeah, I'll go, you know what I'm
saying? I decided I was gonna go, you know what I'm saying? Even though I had this little pain in my head, you know what I'm saying? And I'll mind y'all, I didn't eat much either, you know what I'm saying? I only had a little bowl of cereal, you know what I'm saying? I keep that in mind too, you know what I'm saying? Talking, we decided, alright, yeah, we gonna go, you know what I'm saying? My brother was like, yeah, he was like, alright, we gonna go, you know what I'm saying? We about to go to Cedar Point, you feel me? We get done talking all that. After a few minutes, we end up leaving, you know what I'm saying? So we hop in the car, you know what I'm saying? Boom. Now we on our way to Cedar Point, you feel me? We on our way to Cedar Point, you know what I'm saying? So in the car, you know what I'm saying? I think almost everybody fell asleep except for me. My uncle, he was driving, so I'm just sitting in the back looking out the window like,
Man, my head starting to hurt, you know what I'm saying?
My headache, I felt was starting to hurt even more, you feel me? So I didn't say nothing, you know what I'm saying? I just really wanted to go to Cedar Point, you feel me? Like, it sounded fun. So Cedar Point had to like top my summer break off, you feel me? Fast forward, we get to Cedar Point and we get out the car, you know what I'm saying? It's just me, brother number 1, brother number 2, and my cousin, you feel me? So we go to our first ride, you feel me? Man, I will never forget the line, bruh. The line was very long, bruh. Like, if you've been to Cedar Point, you should already know, you know what I'm saying? If you don't got that like season pass or that pass or whatever it's called, you gonna be waiting in line, you feel me? So that's what we had to do, you know what I'm saying? And it was hot, bruh. We were just standing in line, you know what I'm saying? We were just waiting, you know what I'm saying? So we were just talking and stuff. Well, I was just listening to him for real, cause like I said, I was quiet. We just slowly getting to the roller coaster. Now this is our first ride, you know what I'm saying? This is the first roller coaster ride. We get on the ride. Now mind y'all, when we finally get to the front, before we get on the ride, but when we finally get to the front, in my head, I'm like, bruh, I've been to Cedar Point before, but I was young. Like, that's been like 2nd, 3rd grade since I've been to Cedar Point. So I was young, you feel me? Like, I never got actually on a ride. Like, so I only got on those little kiddie rides, you feel me? I was only able to ride the little, you know, the little kiddie baby rides, you know what I'm saying? Cause I was young, you know what I'm saying? So this was my first time actually getting on like a actual like real roller coaster, you know what I'm saying? This is the one I can't remember, bruh. So we get on, and in my head I'm just like, oh, bruh. I'm nervous, like I don't know what to expect, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to get on a roller coaster and I haven't been on one before, you know what I'm saying? So my heart was low-key just, I was like, the adrenaline was already rushing. I wasn't even on the thing yet. I wasn't even on the coaster yet. We finally get on, they strapping us in, you know what I'm saying? They putting everything on, and like, bruh, I'm over here like I'm nervous. It didn't even start yet, and I'm over here just like shaking a little. I was low-key shaking, holding on to the thing. And then I think it was my brother right here and then my other brother on my left. So I was just sitting there like this, you know what I'm saying? As soon as it took off, bruh, the countdown went, as soon as it took off, bruh, I closed my eyes, bruh. I thought I was about to die, bruh. The adrenaline on that roller coaster was intense, bruh. It wasn't like no real high roller coaster, but it was going fast, doing twists and turns and stuff. So I'm just in there like, so not even like 20 seconds in, bro, I said I can't do it no more. I decided I'm closing my eyes, bro. I decided I'm closing my eyes, bro, cause I can't do this, bro. I closed my eyes, bro. I'm sitting on there like turning and twisting. Y'all know how it is, yo, bro. When you like, you know what I'm saying? Like when you breathing, like y'all know how it is. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I'm afraid of heights, so I said, bro, I can't do this. I closed my eyes. First 20 seconds in, close my eyes. That thing just going, twists and turns, ups and downs. I didn't see none of it, bro. I'm sitting here, my eyes closed, squeezing tight. I thought I was about to die, you know what I'm saying? And then I had these predictions in my head, you know what I'm saying? I was scared, bro. I had the prediction that the roller coaster was gonna go off its tracks and go flying into the water or something, bro. Like, I'm telling you, I was scared, bro. The roller coaster ride finally in, you know what I'm saying? It's over, you know what I'm saying? We go look at the pictures, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know how after you get off the ride, they show the pictures? But you saw me, I was like, I was scared, bro. Closed my eyes, everything, bro. I was shook, bro. Them pictures was hilarious. After we looked at the pictures, they was like, bro, you know what I'm saying? That was fun. So we walk around a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I'm over here like, I'm glad this ride is over, bro. Oh my God. That was, bro. So after it's over, you know what I'm saying? We talking about what ride we want to ride next, you know what I'm saying? So we finally decide what ride we gonna ride next. Oh yeah. I definitely remember this ride to this day. I will not forget the name of it. I will not forget. After we got done talking, we finally decided that we was gonna ride the Maverick roller coaster, you know what I'm saying? For those of y'all who don't know what the Maverick roller coaster is, it's basically it's like one of the known roller coasters at Cedar Point. Well, at the time, I haven't been in a while, but it was known, you know what I'm saying? The Maverick, it start off going slow up this hill. It's going up. It slowly go up, 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 up. And then when it get to this certain height, it take off going fast, you know what I'm saying? It's going fast, you feel me? So I'm over here, I didn't know what it was at the time, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, alright, yeah, we about to hop on, you know what I'm saying? Let's do it, you know what I'm saying? I'm ready, let's get it, you know what I'm saying? So we walking, we get to the ride, you know what I'm saying? And here we go with this long line, you feel me? I'm just like, oh my gosh, you know what I'm saying? We started this line, literally, we was in line for about like an hour and a half. I'm not even gonna cap to you, know what I'm saying? So we over there standing, the sun beaming, and that's when you know what I'm saying, that's when my headache, I start feeling it again. That's when my headache, at that point, is getting more, you know what I'm saying, strong, like it's starting to hurt more, you know what I'm saying? Now at this point, it's not at no little, it's not at no medium, it's like hurting, bruh. Like it's throbbing, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't say nothing, you know what I'm saying? Because like, I was quiet, bruh. So I ain't say nothing about my headache, you know what I'm saying? So we over there just, we stand in line, we waiting, you know what I'm saying? My head is hurting, bruh. But I ain't say nothing about it, cause you know what I'm saying? I want to like stay out there and get on this ride, you know what I'm saying? I was ready, you know what I'm saying? This is like our second ride, so I'm ready, you know what I'm saying? I'm ready, you feel me? So we finally get to the front of the line, you feel me? We finally get there, bruh. After like an hour and a half, we finally get to the front, you feel me? So this is the people that they just before, so we next, you know what I'm saying? I see the people, they getting known. All I hear is, ah! I'm hearing screaming and everything, you know what I'm saying? I have been hearing that like throughout the whole time I was there. But when they went down that hill, woo, I heard screams, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, oh boy. I low-key want to back out, you know what I'm saying? But I can't just like, I was with them, so I couldn't just like leave. Plus we've been waiting in line the whole time, you know what I'm saying? So I couldn't just like get out of line, just like, I'm gonna stand over here until y'all get done, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't do that, you feel me? So it was time, you know what I'm saying? Now it's time to get on the ride, you feel me? So I'm over here nervous, bruh. They all just walked to they got in all normal and everything. My legs was literally, I was shaking, bruh. Like my legs was literally shaking a little bit. I'm just like, oh my God, I don't want to get on this ride. I don't, but I do, you know what I'm saying? Like you want to get on, but you don't, you know what I'm saying? I had no choice. I couldn't back out, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I want to do this, bro. We about to do something, bro. We about to ride, you know what I'm saying? And this time, I'm actually going to keep my eyes open, you feel me? This time, I'm going to keep my eyes open, you know what I'm saying? That's what I decided. I'm going to keep my eyes open this ride, you feel me? I'm about to see this entire thing, bro. I'm not about to chicken out, you feel me? I'm about to be wide awake, you know what I'm saying? So I finally get to the coaster, you know what I'm saying? I sit down, you feel me? I sit next to my brother number 1, you know what I'm saying? Mind y'all, all 4 of us had our glasses, you know what I'm saying? This is when I wore my glasses all the time, you know what I'm saying? I look at my brother, he taking his glasses off, so I do the same thing. I take my glasses off. He wrap it up like that, and then he put it like under his shirt, you know what I'm saying? I just do what he did, you know what I'm saying? So I put my glasses off, I put them under my shirt, and then when they come and they like make sure we secure, you know what I'm saying? So nobody go falling out, you know what I'm saying? He get to me and my brother, we like in the middle, so he, you know what I'm saying, put it down, he lock us in, you know what I'm saying? We was secure in there. He was going to the people in front of us to lock them in, you know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting there like,
oh God, my head hurting, but bro, I'm about to get through this roller coaster ride. I'm about to keep my eyes open. Lord, please don't let me die. I want to live, you know what I'm saying?
cause I still had that thought that the roller coaster was gonna go flying off its tracks and I was gonna go flying to my death, you know what I'm saying? That's what I kept thinking, you know what I'm saying? Next thing you know,
3, 2, 1.
pew!